Jesus said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And a second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself." We all have our own lives. We have our own interests and passions. We all have our own houses and cars and jobs. Each one of us goes from our home to our place of work. We may bike to school or take the bus to the grocery store. We are so individualistic in our culture, and yet we're constantly surrounded by people. The city of Lansing has over 100,000 people living in it. The greater Lansing area has 500,000, and the state of Michigan has 10 million people. Students and lawyers, professors, bankers, homemakers, coffee snobs, home brewers, we're surrounded by all types of people. A new commandment I give you, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. What if this is how we lived? What if we lived and loved people in such a way that they asked questions about our lives? What if we declared the message of Jesus boldly and we loved people boldly? What if we loved those in our church family, the one another among us, in such a way that people were attracted to the gospel message? What if we loved people in our community, our neighbors, in such a way that they asked us why we live the way we live? What if we lived a questionable life? Living this way as individuals and as a community is part of a proclamation of the liberating power of the gospel. When we truly, radically love God and love others, people will ask why. When we love, we live questionable lives.